Japan, the land of the rising sun.
In 794, Emperor Kanmu relocated the capital to Heian-go, which would later become known as Kyoto. This began the period referred to as the Heian period, which would last until around 5 in the 12th century. Kamakura period 1185 to 1333. The 5 years long Jinpei War fought between the Taira and Minamoto clans would lead to an end of the Heian period and began the Kamakura period when the Minamoto will prevail in the Battle of Dannoura. Muromachi period 1336 to 1573. It was during this period that the iconic Temple of the Golden Pavilion Kenkakuji was constructed. We also saw Sokawa Kasumoto create the famous Senrock Garden found at the Ryuanji Temple.
Effort, they aren't as available as other types of kimonos. These make them rare and highly sought after. Requiring a brush and ink, shadow calligraphy is an artistic way to represent the country characters. Today, this kind of writing is used for important ceremonies and writing greeting cards on New Year's Day. While the festival itself is quite a sight, one of the highlights is the chant to see Maiko as they rarely make an appearance in Kyoto.
Yudofu is a classic dish in temples where monks eat vegetables instead of meat, so there are plenty of yudofu restaurants around them. Kyoto Kaiseki, they use seasonal ingredients and pay special care to how the food is presented, including vessels used. They say that kaiseki started out at light meals eaten before sipping matcha during tea ceremony. Taho tamago is one of the popular snacks at the market because of its distinctive mixtures of flavors and textures, but in reality, it's actually the vibrant appearance that often entices people to try this delicacy. Takoyaki. Although Osaka is known for delicious takoyaki varieties, Kyoto will give it a run for its money given the number of takoyaki stands and specialty restaurants within the city. In Kyoto, the well-known takoyaki vendors are at Nichiki Market.
Fushimi Inari Shrine is one of Japan's most famous shrines, dedicated by the Hata clan to the Shinto gods of rice with about 10,000 torii all lined up as magnificent, perhaps one of the most iconic views of Japan. Visiting Saihoji Temple, one of the Kyoto's World Heritage Site, is a unique experience which affords one the opportunity to view a garden of rare beauty in a temple which preserves a serene and dignified atmosphere. Gayan is known as an entertainment and geisha district and is Kyoto area that is well suited to explore on foot. It offers a unique taste of numerous Japanese traditions, from elaborately dressed geishas to well-preserved restaurants of the 17th century, offering a glimpse at old Japan. In partnership with the Kyoto Seikyo University, Kyoto City opened in 2006 to collect, conserve, and display manga materials. The highlight of the museum is the wall of manga with around 50,000 publications from the 1970s.
We have forms of tourism. First is alternative tourism. The alternative tourism means is the individual experiences that we plan in our life, and Kyoto, Japan is an example of alternative tourism because many tourist people facilitate the development of infrastructure into their areas. The second form of tourism is mass tourism. Mass tourism is a form of tourism that involves tens of thousands of people going at the same place of Kyoto, Japan, at the same time of year every day. Mass tourism cannot be characterized by specific numbers of people because every destination of people has different carrying capacities.